Good morning.
Yeah, I had a little hiccup.
Oh, that's not a
Hello.
hiccup. That's not a hiccup at all. Good morning, Ann.
Good morning, Lynn.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, Scott out there, the majors. Yep. Conquest Josh. Troy Sutton. Hey. Morris Fortner's here. Hey, brother. We're so glad to have everyone here this morning.
Yep. Are you chatting? Are you chatting? You are, right? I can't.
They're chatting. I've opened up another window and I can see chat. And,
yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do.
Right.
Once in a while, you get that little glitch thingy.
Yeah, I see the glitch because I can't see chat. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's okay. I am fine. I am fine. How's everyone doing out there today? Are you ready to clink in a few minutes?
They should be.
Okay. Have you got your official Ann Lynn mug there, Ann?
I do.
Okay. Today, cameraman made a great. Oh, you know what's going to happen, don't you? It's going to.
Yeah, just hold it right there. Let's clink. Clink, 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 clink.
Clink, clink,
clink.
Cameraman made it. I told him this morning he made a good cup of coffee this morning.
Oh, good for him.
We splurged at Walmart yesterday, Ann.
Why? What'd you do?
We bought McDonald's coffee.
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
We spent, it's about $3 more than what we could have spent, right?
Sure.
But hey, we're worth having a good cup of coffee, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Why am I not seeing I'm still not seeing. I guess I'll have to sign in as differently. That is something.
Well, and I'm going to turn my volume up because can I turn you up at? Oh, everything is acting. Anyway, hey. Are you getting there?
Yeah, I'm here, but I can't see the chat. I am totally in the dark on the chat.
I had to use my own.
Well, okay. You'll have to read the chat for me today, okay?
Oh, and okay.
Okie dokie.
Thankfully.
Yes.
I got a text a little bit ago, said that our internet was out.
Oh boy.
I had no idea our internet was out, but anyway, it was. Hey, do you want me to start out reading today what today is before we bring our special guest?
Hey, my thank you. I got Rebecca Touched by Yarn. Good morning.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's Rebecca. Yes.
There we go.
And we got Grace and Fire with Glinda is here. And of course, I said Scott, he's moderating. I tell you what, he is just going to it this morning. Hey, today, Ann, we'll be fine, Ann. Today is National Daughters Day.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on today, the 25th of September. It's National Daughters Day. So I don't have a daughter, but your 3 beautiful daughters have always been close to me, and I've always felt like I adopted them. I think I love your daughters, and they've always been great.
And I appreciate that because living away from here and coming home and then going again, you've
we all
you've been my.
We all need one another.
Right. It takes a village. I hate that saying.
Oh gosh, I don't know about that. It takes a family.
A family.
Today is National Lobster Day.
Ooh, I like lobster tail.
I like lobster also. My son brought home lobster bisque the other night. Oh, it's so good. Lobster bisque. And guess what? This is National One Hit Wonder Day. One Hit Wonder.
Wow. Well, there's been a lot of songs. Yeah, been a lot of songs. Well,
I'll tell you what.
Yes.
Tell you what. It's National Quesadilla Day.
Ooh, I like that too.
And get some quesadillas.
Oh yeah.
Now, this is funny because you can take it a lot of ways.
Okay.
It's National Tune-Up Day.
Tune-up
Day. We used to tune up our cars, have your car have a tune-up.
Oh, yeah.
But what about us? Couldn't we have a tune-up?
Well, yeah. If I win that lottery,
and the last one,
we're all going.
I know, we need a tune-up. So today is National Tune-Up Day. Get out there and get a tune-up.
Okay.
And 2 more, and I'm done. Okay. Today's Women's Health and Fitness Day.
Okay.
And the last one is Comic Book Day. Have you ever been? You've never been into comic books, have you?
No, not really.
I know.
But I like, I watched the fellas on Big Bang, big nerds.
Comic book people.
Yeah, and Dave, thankfully, was not a comic book guy, so
I know nothing about him, so I don't collect them. That's something we see, you and I see a lot in the vintage stores, the antique stores, thrift stores. We see a lot of vintage comic books, but we know nothing about them. So
yeah. Well, cool. Well, somebody does. Well, right. So last week I was on vacation, Dave and I, and we went to Branson, Missouri for a whole week in a condo townhouse that we went to, and it was fabulous. We didn't do anything much except for every day Dave made me breakfast. So it was great.
That's
I know. I love
happy. Yeah. He was happy to be on vacation.
He was. Yeah. I mean, after so long, you have to get away and just like not think about things and just enjoy the weather, and the, a lot of happy birds out there.
I
watch the birds. But it was real nice. We really enjoyed it. I did, especially since I didn't cook at all.
Well, you had a tune-up week.
I had a tune-up week. Yeah. I thought it was. I needed it. I still need a little.
I have to tell you, I've told your story of what you told me. I've told it to several people.
What was that?
You told me. In fact, one of them was Sunday. We went to Arby's, and one of the gals, I used to go, cameraman and I used to go to Branson every year with a tour group. And of course, we got to know everybody on the bus, after so many years. Anyways, you said, Lynn, there's no children down here, but it's loaded with senior citizens.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The kids were all back in school, but everywhere we went, it was
senior citizens.
And I mean, they are like going through the stores and everything.
Yeah. We had 90-year-old ladies go with us on our trip. And I'm telling you, you couldn't hold a candle to them. They were in it to win it, And anyways, this is the time of year that we always went, September, October. This is the time of year. So it's a good time for seniors in Branson. I don't know. It's just what tour operators choose, I guess.
Right.
Was the weather hot though?
Yeah.
See, when we went,
yeah, it was a little warm. But we were in air conditioning every place we went.
Yeah. No, I remember it not being hot. So maybe we went. I don't know.
We go in the off season usually.
Yeah. Hey, I want to say good morning to Kimberly. She's joining us this morning.
Good morning, and Conquest Mama.
Good morning, and good morning to everyone in chat.
Hey. Yes, everybody in chat. And I got a couple things, and then we're going to bring the boys in, which is going to be great.
Our men, we have men today.
Well, that is, I say boys as a
term of endearment.
By a grandma.
Because we could be grandmas and yeah. Well, no, not one. One's contemporary.
Okay. But yesterday I went to our Family Dollar because I needed to get some clothes hangers. That's all I wanted. So I go and get in, and it's been raining off and on yesterday all day. So I go in there and I start hearing, it's like, like that. And so there was a lady at the back of the store where I was shopping, and she goes, "What is that?" And I said, she goes, "Is that a tornado warning?" And I said, "Sounds like it to me. What do we do?" I said, "Well, we go up front and we'll probably get locked in here somewhere." So it was just the two of us and the gal that was at the cashiers. And we said, "So what do you do?" She goes, "Well, I can let you out right now, or otherwise I'm locking the door and we have to go back into the break area." Right. So that's where I was. Well, a tornado warning yesterday.
Cameraman and I were about maybe 12 minutes from where you were. We were at a thrift store, and in that little area, there went the sirens. So they gave us the same option, and cameraman looked at me and it was like, well, you'd hate to get out and get in the middle of a tornado, right? You know what I'm saying?
And at that time, the rain was sideways and it was standing on the, standing water.
So we all had to go back into their storage area.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you did that.
Look who's here. Conquest Butterfly.
Is that Mrs. Conquest?
Josh? Or is that a sister? I'm not sure.
Well, anyhow,
anyway, let's bring our guest in and they can help us. Our one guest can help us solve the mystery.
Okay.
Everybody, welcome.
Good morning, Conquest Josh. Woohoo! Founder of the Conquest Josh Lures. Lures.
Yeah. Put your glasses on there.
Okay. I've got to do something here before I.
And Conquest Butterfly saying, "Ha ha ha! Who am I? Who is she?"
I don't know.
It's Mama.
Oh, it's your It's your Mama too.
Yeah, it's her other phone.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
thank you. Okay, gotcha. All right.
Oh, I love that name.
You're ready.
Here we go. He's a swinging guy in London.
Lynn.
Oh, sorry. Let me get there we go. Let me get another one. It's not showing.
Good morning, Major.
Good morning. Across the pond.
Good morning, good afternoon, or whatever time it is where you are.
Woo-hoo! All right, let's do it, Ann. Ann, I didn't salute. He's the swinging guy from London, England, where it's beer o'clock.
It's beer o'clock. It certainly is. Yeah.
Well,
it's coffee o'clock here. It's coffee o'clock.
Well, I would have had a coffee. I would love to have had a mug of coffee, but I haven't got a mug. You see, because I didn't win one.
Oh, we know, Major. We know.
Oh, Major. I tell you what, we could do a GoFundMe.
Yeah, just for the postage. Yeah.
GoFundMe, just for the postage. I guess if Ann and I start putting our nickels and dimes and quarters into a major fund.
A major fund.
Then Ann, we could do it.
Yeah.
Between now and Christmas, maybe we can put our change together.
Okay. Well, hold on to that.
So how's everybody and how's everybody been?
Well, I rambled. Lynn rambled. Josh.
He hasn't rambled.
No.
No,
and
not yet.
With Brooms is here.
Josh, was the truck that you were working on, that was your grandpa's, was a recent video, wasn't it? Or when?
Yeah, that was a recent video. The silver truck. The silver truck was my grandpa's. The black truck is what everybody here calls my dad truck. So I'm not allowed to do anything to it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, so it looked white to me, but I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah, it's a
Silver.
really, I think it's like a silver birch, I think is the technical color.
But I saw
silver.
you patching it up a little bit.
Yep. It's going to be a new video series that I'm going to be doing, following along with trying to get that thing, like bringing that truck back around a little bit.
I thought that was I loved how you were talking to the camera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of like Mr. Rogers style. I like that.
Everyone loved Mr. Rogers.
Yeah,
so there you go, Josh.
He was like, saying, "Are you coming with me? Okay, then let's go now." And I just loved it. I love the way you did that. I thought, I mean, you have to steal that sometime.
Right. Well, the sun was shining and I was in a funky mood, so and I had my I had my button up on.
Well, that was a great video, and anybody that has not seen that video needs to go and check it out. It's his new truck series, and restoring Granddad's truck. And I just everything about that I love everything about that. You're honoring your grandfather, and is your grandma still with us?
Yep, grandma's still hanging around.
I bet she loves that. The idea.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's a bit of a project to take on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a pretty big project. Right when Grandpa was feeling kind of sick, I started doing some engine work to it, try and beef it up a little bit, because some of Grandpa's favorite stories were of the time when he went to Michigan State University, which is in Lansing.
Yes.
And on the weekends, he used to go over and drag race on Woodward Avenue in Detroit.
Yes.
So, but this was before, this was like probably early 70s. So like the muscle car era.
Oh yeah.
And before everybody was going to the drag strip on Woodward Avenue, everybody would just race each other between the lights.
Yep. We were Lynn, we were teenagers.
Yeah, I was a teenager during that time, and we lived about 40 minutes from Lansing, I think, maybe 40 minutes from Lansing. We would take Grand River and go. I think you could take Grand River all the way to Lansing. I think now it's all freeway, of course, but I will tell you this: our father was a policeman, as you all know, and I went to a town next to us, and I put $50 down on I think it was either a Charger or a Challenger.
Had to be a Charger.
I get those mixed up, and it was purple, and all I had to do was put $50 down, and I did, and it was a muscle car, so you can imagine I'm like 18, and it's a muscle car. So I got my parents, and I said, I want you to come over to Milford. I think it was in Milford. I said, I want you to come and see this car I've laid away. And immediately, our father looks at me and says, go in there and get your $50 back. You can't handle that car. You're not getting that car. And yeah. Oh no, because you know what? I went in and I said, I can't buy the car. And they gave me my $50 back.
Well,
so
he saw a lot of
Dad had so many young people that were killed in muscle cars. He would actually go to their parents. He would catch them speeding, and then he was a compassionate police officer, and he would go to the parents and he'd say, "Look, that car's too much for your son, to handle. It's too tempting. Take that car away from your son." And you know what? It would be months later, and the son would crash that car, and we know the rest of it. So anyway,
it was always
at
that same. It was always at
purple.
that same spot. Beautiful. You remember that was always at the same spot. Lynn?
Yeah, we had a curve. Unfortunately, we had a huge curve in right in front of our house. And right in front of our house. And that was where it got a lot of people. But anyway, I want to say good morning to Carlene, Kentucky woman. Good morning, Carlene.
And I also want to say hello, and I want to say thank you, because we were at, before we went on vacation, the day before, we were at the great, it was Heartland Homesteaders picnic in Kentucky.
Right.
And several channels all were there. I tell you what, that was the best time I think I ever could have had with strangers, you know what I mean? But you didn't, but you felt a camaraderie.
With the family.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, it was like a camaraderie. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to show you what I won, because we all brought something there for door prizes.
Right.
And so I won this necklace and the earrings to match. There we go.
Yes.
It's swinging around there. Prairie hands. Isn't it beautiful? They were really
lovely.
And then you could purchase.
Yeah.
And then I also got these brown ones and these pink ones. You know how I love
earrings. Those are crocheted earrings.
Yes. And I love pink and purples and all that color. But I thought, man, they're really cool.
Right.
So I want to say thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Well, I won actually on camera. Actually, cameraman's. Actually, I won cowboy candy. Does anybody, Josh Major, you know what cowboy candy is?
I haven't got a clue.
Not off the top of my head, but I recognize.
It's like pickled jalapenos.
Oh,
yeah,
like
okay.
Pickled jalapenos, like a relish.
Nice.
Right. So anyway, I won that, but I gave that to cameraman, and I looked at him. I said, "Now give me your ticket, because this is what you're getting. Now let me see what I can win." I won a huge box, and it's a cold coffee brewing system.
Oh, cool.
It's a brewing system.
Do you mean a kettle?
Cold coffee. Isn't that something? No, it's not a kettle, Major. It's you brew it, and then anyway, you can make all those fancy
espressos.
Yeah.
Cappuccinos.
Oh, Conquest. Yeah. Yes. And they had merchandise for sale. And I'll just show you one of the things they had for sale. Oh, it's not going to do it. Is they had.
Hold it sideways down there.
There we go. They had bookmarks and all kinds of neat things for sale. And this bookmark, you can't see it, but it says Grace on it. And anyways, they had beautiful merchandise. But above all, we had camaraderie. Oh, it was fabulous.
Yeah,
the food
was great.
So fellowship.
We'll be back next year if they do it next year. And
this was the sixth one. Teresa was there. And there was just so many.
We were hoping, Josh, that you could have made it, but we know it would have been a long haul.
Long trip for you.
Yeah,
I definitely would have done, but it's quite a long walk.
Well, now they've got started another jar. It's a ticket for the major. Airplane, airplane flight for the major, and someplace to stay. You know, a nice place. But
we met Jesse and Lisa.
My gosh! And then they just
Grace and Fire. I would have loved to have been there. Just couldn't do it logistically.
Well, there was some of them were going live. I can't remember that either. But Teresa was live.
Teresa was live. She had a live camera the whole time. Yeah.
So yeah, you can go back and see these on there. Let's see. So it'd be Lazy Days, and what is Teresa's channel?
I don't know. I can't. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
We need a ticket for the major fund.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you, Conquest Mama.
And I'm subscribed to Teresa, but I don't have it right here, so I can't.
Who won the Ann Lynn mug?
Well, not me.
Oh.
Oh,
do you remember?
Oh, no.
Okay, we'll
I know it's her name. I know it's her name, Scott. But you know, Jessie can say her name really fancy.
Oh.
So yeah, Jessie can say her name real fancy. Right.
Oh.
Jushovich. I forget how he says it.
It wasn't Carly? No, it wasn't Carly.
No, it's not. It's Teresa.
Okay.
TH. Yeah.
Teresa. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We need that little extra help from somebody. Kentucky woman, Carlene, did you know her name? You didn't know it either. Okay. All right. Well, anyhow, we gave one of those out from our channel. I think everybody brought great food, and we had a wonderful time. I had to leave early because I had to get home for the vacation the next day.
Getting up early the next day.
Yeah, so I did that. But yeah, it was great.
And I want to say that, look here, just a minute. We left about, oh gosh, we stayed several hours. We
did
a couple of hours, but look who showed up. Oh, I got the wrong one. Sorry. There we go. Look who showed up. Ginger.
Yes, after we left, they're gone it.
And they said, you mean we can't do 2 meetups in a day? And they did 2 meetups in a day. They left their home in either Georgia or Alabama. Then they went to Alabama or Georgia. It's vice versa. And then they drove all the way up to Kentucky. And we missed them. And Glinda and Sir Grace and Jessie and Lisa and I think other channels. Carlene, were you there when Ginger and Joey showed up? I'm not sure. Yeah, that's right. The way he pronounces it, yes, it's a fancy way that he pronounces it, right? But we had a great time. Tiffany from Canadian Family Life. Well, hi, Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
All the way from Canada with Scott.
All right. So I want to see something here. Come on.
Okay.
I want to pull up Josh.
I want to see Josh's bow.
Right. We're gonna pull up Josh's channel. Ooh. What happens next Tuesday, Josh? Tell us.
Next Tuesday is Michigan's opener for bow season on white-tailed deer, and I can't wait. I'm getting antsy. I've been seeing deer going across my field just out that window back there, and there was an 8-point, a massive 8-point that walked through just yesterday, and I'm like, I'm never gonna see him for the rest of the season, I bet.
Oh no, he's safe right now, and they must sense that they're safe right now. He's going nah for a hide.
Right? Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at Josh's channel. If you are not a subscriber to him, please go over there and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll get all of his channels. Yes. So Conquest Josh. What are we're gonna over here. All righty.
There's the new truck season or series.
Yeah, that's what I watched. There. Yeah. I love the shirt. I love the shirt. Can we go over there and show it?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Okay, there we are. Look at this shirt.
I didn't realize it. Okay.
Is that not something?
Yeah, so like you see above the rear tire there that there's a whole ton of rust and everything. And because I live in a northern state, you know, we salt the roads in winter, and it absolutely eats the crap out of the bodies of your vehicle. So as of right now, I'm actually working on a video, and I've already cut that part out.
Not everybody can go.
So it's ready for actually ready for the body panel to be put in there.
Well, you get a Bondo. They used to like Bondo. Do they still use that?
$70,000.
Yep, they still use Bondo. I am going to be doing. I'm going to be welding the metal in, and like you skip around a little bit because you're melting metal, right? You're putting,
right.
I've got a wire welder, so it's shooting out hot metal, and so it heats up the metal and stuff, but I'm going to be skipping around, letting each part cool a little bit. That way it doesn't warp. And then I'll sand all of that down, or probably use a grinder and get it all smooth. See if I miss any spots, and then I can go and fill any spots that I missed. After I get it smoothed over again, I'm going to more than likely put Bondo over the top of the body work that I've done, and then you smooth it out, sand it out, and you just kind of repeat that process until you're looking down the body and you're going, yeah, that's good enough for who it's for, you know?
Right.
Here's a question for you. There's a question for you, Josh.
Are there any new quarter panels going on the truck?
The rear quarter, that's on the bed, that's a rear quarter. So yes, the rear quarter mama that's going to be replaced on both sides, so it'll look a lot nicer. The panels, when you close your door and there's that panel that goes up underneath of your car, you can kind of see it on the side and it curves underneath. Those are the rocker panels. Those are pretty well gone as well. So I've got new replacement panels for those too.
Well,
yay, there's my exhaust. But you can see that it's really kind of crusty and rusty underneath of there.
Right.
So what I've actually done is I've ordered, and I'm going to try it out, a sand blaster that actually hooks up to your pressure washer. So it feeds sand into this nozzle that you hook up to your pressure washer. So sand won't be going in your actual pressure washer stuff, so it won't ruin it.
Right.
It's a special nozzle that's big enough for the water to come through and the sand to be fed into it. And then I'm going to try and sandblast the frame and all the other crusty stuff under there. If anything's too far gone, I'll end up replacing it or fabricating something new. But then after all of that's done, I'm going to end up putting on some. They make a few different paints that are supposed to stop rust. So I'm gonna try and do the best that I can to kind of bring the truck back around and
honor and honor his memory.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know it's not like a super old truck or a classic truck or anything like that, but I started the project when Grandpa got sick, and I really wanted it to get done so that I could take him out for a ride, but I never got the chance to do it.
Aww.
What's your expected time to have that fixed by?
Right. Well.
If it would stop raining outside,
you had bees to battle.
But as far as the body work is concerned,
you had bees to battle?
I did battle bees. I actually got all the bees taken care of out of there because there was bees up underneath of the quarter panel on the driver's side. And so I had to lay down on the ground and spray stuff like upward, which I was kind of hesitant about because, you know, that foamy stuff, it drips and whatever else. And it's supposed to kill bees on contact, like hornets on contact and stuff. And I know they fall out and they kind of wiggle around and whatever else, but you don't want that stuff on your skin, number one. And you don't want the bees to come on any part of your body because, you know, who knows if they're gonna sting you still or whatever else. But I got all the bees taken care of actually before Bones came and stayed with me for like he stayed for 4 or 5 days, I think. So I got the bees all taken care of. No more bees in there. As far as a timeline is considered, I'm going to probably end up moving that project into my garage just so that I can kind of work on it and give my wife the driveway back. Because as of right now, that truck is kind of off to the side of the opening of the garage door, but it's right there in front of the garage, and she's getting kind of annoyed with it. But it's because she wants her parking space back. And I told her, I said, look, you can just park a few.
Look here, Josh. Josh says here, look who you have to take grandma and mama for a ride.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That'll definitely happen. But, I mean, I work on that stuff when my youngest is napping, and she usually naps for a couple hours. So I get a couple hours here and there to be able to work on it. So it should be, I would like it to be done before winter. That's my goal, is to get it done before winter. If not, when it starts to warm up a little bit in the spring, enough to where I can kind of heat my garage warm enough to be comfortable, I'll be able to work on it in my garage.
Well, great.
Well, we know about those Michigan winters and all that salt they put, don't we, Ann?
Oh, yeah.
And the salt they put. Now, we had something called undercoating, right? You could have your car or vehicle undercoated.
We did. Yeah, we did.
I know our dad always had them.
Oh, Dad, yeah.
But we had one vehicle. I can't even. It was a red car, and Dad sold it to I'll just say it, to Ray.
It was a Chevy. It looked like a box.
Nova.
It was a red one.
Was it a Nova?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Anyway, he sold it to our cousin. And anyway, I guess the salt had just like almost completely rusted underneath, if you know what I mean. I think you could see the ground in some of the places, you know.
Oh, I had a car once.
You could almost Flintstone it, right?
Yeah, you could have just like that. Hey, I have a question for all of you, especially Ann. Does anyone know what time it is?
Oh, of course, it's beer o'clock.
Snack time.
What time?
You should get
it. All right. What's everybody? And I want to welcome Virginia Alexander. We didn't have a chance to say hello to Virginia. Oh, all right, Major. What's yours? What's yours, Major?
Well, I decided to settle for some mini.
Mine. All right. What's mine, everybody?
What is that?
That's a grape.
Anybody know what mine is? It's a grape. It's a special kind of grape. They look as big as dates, almost as big as a date.
The flavor good?
I forget what they call.
Are they seedless?
Yes. Tiffany is having oatmeal cookie. Okay. They're called finger grapes. Thank you, Brenda. And
how do they?
They
are
how
do
good
they grow?
To have a little.
How do they grow seedless grapes?
I don't know, but I appreciate
it. You know, I've been noticing. Like, I noticed those finger grapes the other day, and we ended up getting some, and they taste just like normal grapes. I mean, they're pretty good. But another thing that I've noticed now in our Myers is that they have the little cherry tomatoes, but they're stretched out just like those.
Plum tomatoes,
Yes.
yeah. Baby plum tomatoes, yeah.
Well, Carlene is having. Oops, I'm going to get the hiccups. Carlene is having black jelly beans, and Rebecca says my snack today is drinking water.
That's great.
Yeah,
Water's
I told
good.
my nutritionist. Yeah, I'm drinking more water. Everywhere I go, I take my Yeti with me now.
Me too.
Yep. I've got my Yeti. I've got the big new Yeti with the handle on it and the straw. It's so awesome. I love it.
They came out with some new colors.
Yeah, there's like a really light green. There's bright blue. There's dark blue. There's red.
Was there a yellow one?
I think there's a yellow one. I know my wife has a bunch of the pink ones. There's like a sky blue or a robin's egg blue.
The black and the red ones are the best, by the way.
Glenda is having plum tomatoes. I imagine they're right out of her garden. And Conquest Butterflies having tea. And Glenda is also drinking an electrolyte water. And I know it says LMNT. Let me say right here. Now, I know that it has a salty taste because she gave me some.
Oh.
I think we were drinking, I could be wrong. We might have been drinking watermelon, Glenda. It was either. Anyway, it has a salty thing to it.
Just for our men today, we're going to bring out the Would You Rather. Okay. And the people in chat.
I don't know. It depends.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. So, people in chat, you can participate too.
Yeah, let's go. Let's participate.
All right.
Yep, absolutely. Give us your questions. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
All right. Would you like to eat rice or pasta?
Rice, I think. It's my preference.
Yeah, I think rice. I do like pasta, but I like some jasmine rice, and I actually really like wild rice. Wild rice is so good.
Yeah. And my husband likes that too. Both of those. Major, what was your
rice?
answer?
It's rice. It's got to be rice. I love rice because you can have it with everything and make it whatever you want.
Lynn?
I put rice, but I guess I'm like Carlene. I like both. There's time for pasta.
Right. Well, you said rice, and immediately I think of rice and rice and a good curry.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what? That's exactly what I had last night for dinner. It was absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have not had a good curry in so long.
Made by my mother, which was quite nice.
Oh,
yes. Your mom. Oh.
Yeah, she's over there.
Oh.
I don't know if you can see her.
Hello.
Hang on, I'll go on. She's over there somewhere.
All right. Raise chickens or raise goats?
Oh, chickens. Although, having said that, I did have goat curry, so, you know.
Chicken or a goat? Raising them. Major?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Chickens?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I know my answer for the next one because I cannot do it. My brain don't function that way.
I put in goats.
You put in goats? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like lambs and goats. I like those little fuzzy creatures.
Okay. Would you like to play Sudoku or a crossword puzzle?
There's a crossword again. That was funny last time.
The crossword.
I don't know. It depends on, I guess it depends on the difficulty of the Sudoku. Because my grandpa used to play Sudoku all the time, so he got me playing it. And I really love Sudoku, but sometimes on those really stupid ones that have like 3 numbers, I'm really good. I'm really good at crossword puzzles and like going through and then finding all the like the starting letters and whatever else. And
yeah. Dave does them, and he's like, "Oh, well, this is how you do it," and I'm like, "I can't do it. I
can't do it either. No,
I'm not wired that way." Okay, dog shows. Would you like to go to a dog show or a cooking show?
Cooking show. Yes.
Do I have to?
We used to have cooking shows. Cooking.
Yeah, we used to. Major?
Yeah, well, do I have to?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm given the choice, probably cooking, because you can learn something from that.
Oh, well, that's a good reason.
And maybe
I would go to the dog show.
Oh, would you go dog show?
Mm-hmm. I love to watch that every year.
Conquest Mama too, dog show. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking show has it though. I have to say cooking show won that.
It seems that way according to the chat.
Ray Drummond, Pioneer Woman, has one. And then man, there's just a bunch of them out there.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Huh.
Oh. How about cooking a dog?
Now be careful there, Major. We can start some controversy here. Carlene, Kentucky woman, says, I love to cook, and my son was a chef.
Oh,
very cool.
That's great. Okay, would you rather go ice fishing or ice skating?
I'm going to put my answer in chat.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I plead the fifth on this one.
Really? We'll get in trouble. We'll get you in trouble.
Well, I love ice fishing. I love fishing.
Yeah.
I love ice fishing, and I used to play hockey. And I love hockey. So I love to ice skate. Oh. I don't know. Well, I'll just go ice fishing, I guess, because I can feed the family ice fishing.
Okay.
Yeah. And
make it
practical. Yeah. I don't know. Because scared of water, you see. No, not really.
Would you go ice fishing?
I don't do fishing, but I would go if I was to go and Josh was to give me instruction on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, here, look here. I'm going to put this up. There we go.
Aww.
Look at that.
Thank you, Mama.
Aww. Okay. Would you rather have a movie marathon or binge watching a TV show? Well, not everything
is on the movies, I guess.
Yeah, it does depend. Yeah.
Well, you don't have a choice. You just have to say a movie marathon. What if it's all the Chucky ones and all them? Ugh.
That'll do. I'll follow that. Yeah.
Okay.
I have been watched TV shows. I have been watched. What is the one? It was about the Queen, the Crown. And I've been watched. There's the one, not Yellowstone, but there was another cowboy one, and I've been watched that.
Oh,
Longmire.
Longmire.
It's like, you can't. Longmire. I couldn't go to bed at night. It would leave you hanging, and I have to watch the next one, and it'd be 3:00 in the morning. Yeah.
Well, yeah. We watch that almost. I mean, every day till we got
here. Look at what our nephew said.
Yes, Scott.
Well, he's my nephew. He's you're the mama. I know. Oh gosh. That's what I always get to be, the aunt. No, I'm proud to be there.
She's got that. You got an aunt complex now?
No, I enjoy being an aunt. I hope I'm a great aunt. You know what I mean?
You are great,
but I hope I'm a great aunt.
You are.
I enjoy it.
Okay.
Vikings. Okay.
I gotta make sure I don't get any of them that are too controversial. I don't want you. Both of your mothers are here with us today.
Yeah, I know.
That's hilarious. I love that.
Speaking of Vikings, I'm actually.
Look here.
I've been. There you go. Speaking of Vikings, I've actually been. I've been doing a lot of watching different documentaries and stuff on like early English history as far as like.
Oh, you probably know more than me then.
Well, I'm finding it fascinating from like after Rome left their occupation of England, what was it, mid 400 AD, somewhere around there, till just after the Great, Alfred the Great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
well, he
like,
wasn't that great, was he?
I'm finding a lot of that stuff really interesting, and then like how they tore down a lot of like the monasteries and stuff where, you know, people were buried and whatever else. I'm finding some of that stuff pretty interesting, and honestly it's kind of fascinating because I know the Viking series is pretty cool to watch. But still, like, hearing and learning about how, like, Alfred the Great pretty much held off a lot of the Vikings and made it to where the whole country didn't turn into like a Norse dominated country is kind of fascinating.
They were brutal. They were.
Wait till you get to the Tower of London and do some research on that and the tortures and shit that they done there. It's really bad.
Well, speaking of England, it better show up or I'm going to have a. There we go. Can you see this?
There we can. Don't move. Don't move.
There you go.
Don't move.
Yeah, this celebrated the Queen's 25th, and this was on a horse. Whoops. There we go.
Part of the bridle of a horse.
Right.
It'll be on my bigger screen in a minute. It's a bit of a delay. It'll be on the bigger screen in a minute.
And yeah, put it on a big screen. And
it'll be there in a minute. No, it'll be on. I'm watching you on 3 different devices. It's very confusing.
Yeah, it's got the little bit of
Well, duh. Okay, there we go. Can you all see it now? This was given to me, talking about being an aunt. This was given to me by Glenda of Grace and Fire. And now, Glenda, I'm not finished with it yet. I may change the background, but I have framed it. I have framed this beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was a big.
I may change it. I may and okay. I gotta ask the Major. Do you know? I hope it shows up. Major, do you know who this gentleman is?
Wait for it to come up on my big screen. What's that? Oh, is that Prince Charles? Oh, King Charles now, is it?
It is. It's King Charles.
Charles, yes.
Yeah. Do you know
My
what?
son
There's been nothing about the royal family in the news recently, so no one knows what's going on.
Well, anyway, I was given this. It's a tin, and it came with Walker's. It came with Walker's all butter shortbread. So I'm just keeping the tin, and I'm refilling it with cookies. That's my cookie.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, didn't they? They collect
with my biscuits. With my biscuits.
Memorabilia. Oh no, you got to eat them first.
Oh, now Glenda bought this from a channel. Her name is the American Viscountess Julie Montague. Thank you, Julie Montague.
Yes,
right. And what she did, she's American, but she's married she's married him
royalty,
and now she's a Viking, royalty. She married.
Now she's
royalty.
a countess. Yes,
she's a viscountess. Anyway,
hey, Brampton Gardner is here.
Sorry,
Rochelle's in the house. Hello there. Hello.
We're so happy to have you here. Oh, Scott too. He fell and tripped in the mud. Oh,
yeah, he done that. Yeah, and just as well for the Earl of Sandwich. Otherwise, we wouldn't have known what to call a sandwich, would we?
That's right. She married the Earl of Sandwich's son.
What would you call it otherwise? Yeah.
Wow.
Snack time. I don't know.
Anyway, that came right out of a thrift store. That came out directly out of a thrift store in England, and I value it's precious to me.
Oh yeah.
Major, you just don't know how much I love all things British. That includes you, Major. Oh my gosh, that includes you.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
I love all things. Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Well, hey, you know our family name is Lancaster, and our great
named after the bomber?
Lancaster, England, right? Lancaster, England.
All right, Lancaster bomber. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the king has been quiet lately, hasn't he?
I know. Yeah,
and the daughter-in-law now.
Well, Catherine, they put out a video.
She's doing well.
Yeah. Well, she's going to step away. She's stepping away from her royal duties. She has 2 public appearances this year, and I mean the rest of this year, two public appearances, and next year, I don't know. She's going to focus on. Yeah.
Is that recent news? Because I thought she was okay.
No, she's going to concentrate next year on her health and her children, and so.
Well, next time I'm around that way, I'll pop into the palace and find out what's going on.
Yeah, there you go.
Let me ask you: would you make it past the guards with the horses?
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah.
Well, yeah, all you have to do is have a carrot on a stick, and you just there you go.
I tell you, the royal guards, if you get in their way, they yell first, and then they push.
Yeah.
People fall down.
All you have to do is recruit a bunch of trappers so that they can go after those beavers that they wear. You just imagine Major just strolling up to the front door of the palace. Hello. What's going on?
I'm here.
Well, they're not supposed to move. You know, they're not supposed to move.
We need an update of what's going on.
Right.
I'll have to do some research and let you know next.
You're our England connection.
You're our reporter.
I'll be your correspondent. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
Gives me something to do. Yeah.
Yes. That would be fun. You could be our man on the street.
You're our man on the street, Major. All things British. All things British.
Yes.
Okay.
Man on the street. All right. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let me show one more. Ann.
Oh, sure.
Scott says Sir Grace and I come from royalty.
Well, absolutely. And we found out our mom is what? 91?
Like 87% British.
It's a lot. Yeah.
So we're practically,
royalty ourselves.
Born there.
You're royalty. Yeah, you're just connected. You've got connection.
Yes.
No worries. Yeah, no
I've
worries.
got
You're straight in.
I've always got my tiara close by.
If you ever come over for a holiday, I'm sure they'll put you up. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Hold on. You can't outdo me. Hang on.
No, hang on. Yeah.
Here we go.
I got one of them. Yeah, I don't have one of them.
Oh yes, that is beautiful.
I have
are you going horse racing?
Yes.
We're here. Yeah.
Royal Ascot, yeah?
Memo is going to show up over there one day.
If we don't get another Memo video, I'm gonna quit if you don't get a Memo video up. I'm just gonna hang it in.
Okay.
Very nice cat, by the way.
We need a Memo video.
Hey, just a minute. I like this. I love this. Read this, Ann.
We're royalty, sons and daughters. Well, yes, we are.
We are.
Yes, we are. We are royalty.
Amen on that one.
Yes.
We had a friend. He got on an airplane and somebody asked him. Anyway, he said, "Well, my father's a king," and they thought they thought he was actually an earthly king, and this.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? All right, are we ready? Here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. Would you rather take an escalator or an elevator?
I'll take the escalator.
Depends
You
on how
you won't get stuck
how
on
high I have to go.
Yeah.
And
Hold
Josh?
on. Elevator.
Oh. No, what if they break? What if they break? You're stuck in them forever.
Well, that's true.
Elevator.
Whereas with an escalator, if the power goes, you can still walk up them.
Well, then Superman could rescue me.
I probably pick elevator. What?
Here, look here.
I know. I saw that. That's sweet.
Thank you, Carlene.
I'm sure I'm on my grandkids' refrigerator.
Oh, I'm positive.
I'm sure I'm on their refrigerators. Okay. Would you rather bike? Would you rather go biking on a bicycle, or skateboard?
Bicycle.
On a bike.
What all?
On a
bike.
Bicycle?
Yeah,
bike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lynn?
Tandem. Yeah.
Tandem.
And then they can do all the hard work. Yeah.
Oh, on a bicycle built for two.
You could maybe Mama could be on the back.
I don't know. No, it's too small. She couldn't reach the pedals.
Tiffany said she'd walk. I'm bad on wheels.
Oh,
I'm bad walking sometimes.
It's called a push bike
because you push electric Segway. Ooh, Scott, I'd love to have an electric bike. Ooh, I think they'd be so awesome. So if anyone wants to sponsor the official Ann Lynn Show out there, we'd love to have 2 electric bikes, one for Ann, one for me. We will give you all kinds of good videos of us on our electric bikes.
I do have a bike. Yeah.
If you get a really good sponsor, they might sponsor you.
Years ago, I had a moped. Yeah.
I'd get a helicopter.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Would you rather visit a zoo or go to an aquarium?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
An aquarium.
Ooh. Me too. Aquarium.
I would have to say aquarium because I've been to the Toledo Zoo, I've been to Garland Zoo up in the UP, and I've been to a few other ones. But I tell you what, the aquarium that's in the Mall of America is so cool.
Never been there.
Yeah, me neither. But it sounds cool.
I tell you what, if you ever go to the Mall of America, my wife and I went when was it? 27, and we were like, okay, we're gonna walk the entire Mall of America. I tell you what, come lunchtime, I was done.
I just say that place is huge.
It is absolutely huge. It's got an airport right next to it. It's got a motel that's built right into it. It's got the aquarium. They host a ton of different events. And it's like 3 stories tall, I think.
Wow. Yeah, so they say it's huge.
But the aquarium was so awesome because they had all sorts of kinds of different fish, sharks. They had a North American display, so all the bass and pike and carp and trout and whatever. So that's always fun to see them underwater because I'm always going fishing, but you don't always get to see what they look like underwater.
Yeah.
I thought you was going to say in their natural habitat.
See the deer walking around or whatever, So it's kind of like the same thing as a zoo, but when you're fishing, you're sitting on top of the water.
Right. That's right.
I mean, unless you're spear fishing, and then obviously that's different, but.
Okay, read this one, Josh. Only you can fix this.
You're going to want to have to go, sometime or another.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple other. The
Okay.
next one is red grapes or green grapes. And I'll say they're seedless. Either one you get. It's going to be seedless.
Yeah, I don't mind as long as they're crushed, fermented.
There you go. There you go. Okay, Josh, what's yours?
Grape
Red
pop.
grape.
I don't know, because I really do like red grapes. Red grapes are really good, but my kiddos have found a green grape that's called a cotton candy grape, and those are really good too.
Oh, I've had those. Those are good.
Yeah, I like those. My son brought those home the other night, cotton candy grapes, and I only had a couple. Look at what Tiffany likes. Tiffany,
put it up there.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, exactly. She's going with major.
Yep.
Crushed and fermented.
Yeah,
that's the way it should be. That's it.
Okay. Oh, now,
pointless otherwise.
Ann, look here. This came up. This is the second time Carlene's put this in here.
Oh,
so can you do it at our community page?
Yes. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot about that.
You've been on big, yeah. When we went to the Heartland, what do we call that? Heartland
Homesteaders
meetup, right? Picnic. Ann brought a grape salad that was off the.
Well, I got a lot of good comments about it.
Sounds quite nice.
It was really, really good.
A wine salad.
I'll do that. Okay, last question, boys.
Okay.
All right.
Would you rather eat chocolate cake or cheesecake?
Oh.
Chocolate cheesecake.
I'm going to go with cheesecake.
Yeah, chocolate cheesecake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chocolate cheesecake sounds good to me.
Yes.
Not only that, I can get my mum to make one as well, so that's handy, you know.
Oh, and your daughter made a beautiful cheesecake.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's moving today.
Gorgeous.
She's
what?
Moving house today.
Oh.
Is she moving closer to you or further away from you?
She's moving further away. I don't blame her, really.
Oh.
No. She's moving house today, so she would have been on otherwise, or she would have been in the chat.
Oh.
But she's very busy. She's very busy. I would have gone and helped carry the boxes, but I just didn't want to, so I didn't.
Oh, you're not supposed to. You're not as
I had prior commitments.
I would say, I wouldn't say to my kid, I just don't want to. I think
I would love to have done it, but I've got a bone in my leg and it really hurts. So.
Well, my son has been with us almost, in November it will be 2 years, and so what? 2 years, yeah, in November. But guess what, Ann? He's going through a walkthrough today on his new home.
I know. So I want to know immediately. At
noon our time, in an hour, less than an hour, our son's going to do a walkthrough.
Now, if everything goes right,
and the price is right, if everything is right,
you know what he's got to do.
Then he's going to be moving out, right? We don't begrudge our son. We open our house up to whoever, so right.
Yep.
a lot of good things has happened for our son since
it's quite stressful though, isn't it, moving from house?
Adult children come and stay. It's tough. But
well, the worst, no, he's not a problem because he comes in and he'll say hello and then he goes to his part of the house, and I may see him at 11 o'clock, come out and say hi. I may not see him. So I don't think the fact that he's presently here is the point, but our house has doubled in items. We have his things in our home, and that's where that's where it's can irritate you, because I don't have my house the way I like to have my house. We have doubled in furniture and doodads and boxes and things like
records. But it'll be a great move for him. I'm going to give him
about 900 records in our living room. Yeah,
he's got a bunch of them, and
he's a collector.
He is a collector, and the desk that I have currently been using for a few years now was our dad's. It had a glass on the top of it, but it broke a long time ago, didn't it? But I am going to give this to him because it was his grandpa's that was in his office at the church, our past when he pastored. So it means a lot to me that it's staying in the family. And, it's just an old desk, but there's a lot of memories here.
Our dad wrote lots of
lots of memories.
He studied at that desk in his home, and I will say this: our son is also our pastor, and so we've been able to distinguish. I've always been able to distinguish my father from my pastor. Now my son from my pastor. So it's interesting.
Yeah,
it's been a journey, and I wouldn't trade it. Mm-mm.
Oh, you really know
that. Oh,
well,
yeah.
I would say Dave and I have downsized about 4 times.
3 times?
Yeah, maybe a fourth, because we went from that big house to a 2-bedroom apartment, and I had all of his mom's corningware and glassware, and I mean, if we ever had an earthquake in the basement, you'd get sharded to death by all the dishes.
Right.
I would probably shart too if there was an earthquake, shaking stuff off the wall.
Oh yeah. So
storage. I just noticed someone's got a lot of stuff in storage. Storage is very expensive.
It is. So anyhow,
all my pictures and stuff, they'd all be gone.
Yeah. That's right. Things in my cabinet, right? They would go. Right now, I can't even get to my cabinet. So because there's 8.
She's gonna find she has a whole wardrobe in that other bedroom.
What other bedroom? What?
Well, like in our master bedroom, that is cameraman's closet, master bedroom, and then in the one spare bedroom, that was always mine. But now that's where our son is. So it's hard for me to get into but I don't even try getting in my closet. I tried yesterday and I gave up.
Well, you will have that freed up, and then you're going to go, oh, why am I buying all extra clothes now? Because I got this whole wardrobe.
Then I'll say to you, Ann, let's go on vacation.
Woohoo!
It's going to take me till spring, with winter coming on. It'll probably take me to spring to get everything how I want it back.
Well, it'll be fine. It'll be good. And guess where he's moving though? If he gets this place right across,
I can walk through.
Yeah,
I can walk through a yard, and I can walk through this yard and go across the street, and there he is.
Yeah. So I'm sure you're not really losing him. It's just the living, but the living situation will be better for all of you. Yeah.
Oh, it'd be great. He's taking his cat.
Oh, I know. You're gonna miss the cat.
Yeah, you're not losing a family member. You're just gaining more space. Yeah,
right.
That's right.
Right. Well,
yeah, it was really interesting gaining this space because I can
fill it up with more
move
stuff
around without kicking a child trying to go this way, that way. Yes. Our old house was like a closet, and it was so I can breathe here. It's so nice. And I can open the slider door because it's got a screen on it and get some of that fresh air in. My old house, I would have loved to have been able to open the door, but we never ended up putting any screen doors on it or anything. So you could open up the window, but
you got to have a cross breeze.
Right, exactly. I really love having doors open. I mean, I grew up with my grandma always having the slider door open and the front door open. You can hear cars go by, or if the geese are flying over, you can hear them. Or, just silly stuff. But you get that nice cross breeze.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Major, are you able? You can open your windows, but do you have a balcony?
No, it's a garden.
Who took it?
What, the garden? No, the garden's there.
You have a garden? You're on the ground floor? You have a garden?
Well, yeah. Currently, I am, yeah. But
Wonderful.
yeah. It's not very big.
Oh, gardens are a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's big enough to sit in and grow some tomatoes, stuff. Just stuff in pots. Basically, it's just a lot easier. Potatoes and stuff. But it's I don't know. There's not a lot of room. You can't go. You couldn't fire an arrow in it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I like. There's. Mama said she'd like to downsize and live in a tiny house. I know. I believe I could do that, but my husband couldn't.
The thing is, with small houses, as soon as you put anything down anywhere, you've made a mess. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, it can be.
Just walk through the door and set your keys down, and you're like, "Oh man, I gotta pick up."
Yeah, that's it. Look at the state of this place.
Your texting is fine, Butterfly. I have that same thing.
Ann, look there. Looky there, Ann.
Oh. Yeah, I'm redoing. Huh? I'm kind of redoing
your office. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm redoing it. And
read this. Read this.
What?
Grandma.
Oh, that's from my granddaughter. Nice.
Yes, Grandma.
Well,
I love you.
And I'll be seeing her in just a little bit. We're gonna go shopping. So I'm excited.
Brampton Gardener, I've got far too much stuff for a small house.
Well, but you can. What you have to do is just go. Do I really need this?
Yes, I do.
You really need it.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Well,
yes, I do. And as soon as you throw it away, you know you need it the next day. Yeah?
Carly lives in the house.
Yeah. Yes. That's why she downsized from 1,800 square feet to this.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
The house we had was real big and it was full of furniture. So, but at the end, I hooked up with a lady on Facebook Marketplace, and I posted stuff that was just somebody come and get it. It's free, and she responded, "Is it free?" I said, "Absolutely." And I told her where I live, and she came, and they took that, and they ended up taking like 4 loads. I gave like 4 loads, and then freezer food that was in our freezer because couldn't bring it all. So anyhow, they were blessed, and I was happy. I love to give people stuff, whether it's brand new or or whatever. I love,
as long as it's not a coffee cup.
Yeah, we're gonna start a jar.
And did you get that?
What?
And
yes, the cup, the mug.
What Major said. You like things as long as it's not.
That's going to be an ongoing joke now.
Oh, we're gonna start that jar. Let's start a jar, okay?
We are going, Major.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see Ann, and we're gonna take one of. I'll tell you what. We'll take our mug, and we'll put it in a box, and we'll take it to the post office, and we'll ask them to weigh it, and then we'll know how much shipping is, and then we can save.
Oh, there you go. You could have a competition.
I'll do that, and I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll take this, and I'll wrap it up like I'm mailing it to the Major, and I'll get a price.
Okay.
Scott said $13, but now we saw was a whole lot more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
saw it.
I think it'd be
way
easier
up
if you
there.
just
If it was $13,
me the
it'd be gone.
And then I can take it to my printer.
Hold on. Major's cup.
Oh, Scott.
Cameraman is in the living room right now with our son, who sometimes does. Son that lives with us. Cameraman is here. He's just being silent today. Oh, I gotta try to. There it goes. Thank you. Major's cup fund. Oh, Oh, Scott, I'm so sorry I cut you off. Hey, we need a song. We need something when people donate. We need something. Andy, can you play something?
Okay.
You know, Jesse and Lisa have that man out there.
Oh, Christ.
Major,
Oh,
look, another one.
Oh, bless you all.
Oh.
We're gonna get you that cup you need.
Oh.
By the looks of it, a set of 6.
Oh.
Well, we didn't mean for it to start out like this, but hey, we're starting a fund for the Major, so he can have an Ann Lynn mug. You guys,
it's a mug to Major. It's called Mug Major. We're gonna mug him.
Oh,
we're gonna mug the Major.
That's good.
In a good way. In a good way.
Yes.
Oh,
you guys, wow, that's cool. That is awesome. And
Brilliant.
on that happy note,
Major.
Yeah, and on that very happy note, we're going to let you go, okay? And we'll keep track on the community page.
Okay. Major?
Donations for the
There's
Major.
Hope. Major, there's hope. There's hope.
Yes. Well,
Uh-oh, says
she's been
Michelle
mugged.
said she's been mugged.
Oh.
No, she doesn't.
No. Well, boys,
No.
I call you
that kind of mug.
Fellas.
This is a mug with a hug.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to give out some pretty
a
kisses.
mug
Bye. Yep. Are you ready? Josh, it was great having you here today. Oh, you guys.
Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Wow. That is awesome.
You gotta get Major a coffee cup. He
one.
can't even have his coffee or tea if you want.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I'm drinking out of a plastic beaker. You know?
Oh, well, we gotta get that mug for Major. We got to get that mug for Major. So, Major, until the next
him
time,
with a hug.
All right. Well, okay, let's give Major and Josh some granny kisses. Ready? Are you ready, Lynn?
All right.
See you next time, Josh.
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go.
I'm ready, Ann.
3.
Bye, Major. Bye, Josh. Thank you again
Take
for
care.
coming
Be
on.
good.
Thank you. This has been great again today, guys. And
Thanks.
we'll have you back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye, Josh.
Bye.
Bye, Josh.
That was awesome, Lynn. Let me pull in here. There we go.
Just wonderful.
That was awesome today.
Well, I will take care of that.
Okay, we'll find out how much that is.
I will take care of going to. Yeah, I will go to the post office today.
Okay. Oh, so I've got to get the
price of it. Okay, and then I'll let you know.
Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is make the grape. Get that grape recipe on the. I can't believe I've done that. I've been kind of busy. When you go on vacation, you come back and you feel rested, but then I forgot. I forgot.
Look here.
Yeah, the Major. That's our the Major.
Mm-hmm.
We call him
Major. Yeah,
he is the Major. He's our Major for our channel. He's our London hook. What would you call him?
He's our London connection.
He's our London connection.
He's our London connection.
Right. So we can get things. And so, well, I tell you what, another great show, Lynn, another great time with our YouTube family here. And there's so many of you.
What a wonderful time with the Major and with Conquest.
That was fun. We hadn't played Would You Rather for a long time. But so anyhow, so I'm gonna after I leave here, game. Huh?
Oh,
what?
We're gonna have a special guest next week. She is
yes.
We're looking forward to her. We've had her here before, and she's coming in on her other channel.
Yes, Gail. From Gail from Southern.
Yeah, Gail is going to be here. She's usually Gail from Southern. But she is coming in on her ministry channel.
Mm-hmm. She has a heart for the homeless. And so she has started a YouTube channel called Broken Hearts Ministries. She will be here next Wednesday and telling us all about her, what she's doing with this and how we can help the homeless too. So that is, we have, man, you guys, we do have a lot of, and a lot of them are vets. So it's really going to be great with Gail and have her, and then we can find out how we can help too. So, but you know what you can do every day? You know what you can do every day though, is when you're out in public, smile at people, smile at them, and you'll see how many reactions you get, and stop and talk to somebody if they start talking to you. I get a lot of them, ladies, like in the dress, they're looking for dresses and, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And so it's a lot of fun to hook up that way, or just in the aisles looking for something. Or can you tell me where that is? All that great stuff.
Well, Ann, you were looking for a dress for an occasion, and it had to be just right. And you got talking. Of course, I was there. But you got talking to a lady that was trying on clothes and coming out.
And we wore the same size.
Anyway, she had the dress.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
she her and I that's the dress she bought because she was helping.
Yeah. So, it's awesome. Just put a smile on your face. You never know who that's going to affect. And out of that may be a big conversation with them. If you have time, if they want to talk to you, just take that time with them, So we have time.
Okay. Absolutely.
So,
and we can pray for one another and pray for the ministry. That's right, Conquest Mom.
Right.
We can pray for her ministry. Yeah. That it grows and that God supplies all of her needs for that ministry. That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
So,
love you all.
Give you some granny kisses out. I got to find our music. Oh, I have a song for Conquest Josh. Go ahead.
Okay. No,
go ahead.
There was a new song written for Jesse and Lisa's channel, and if you've not heard it, it is beautiful, and it's just beautiful. A young man wrote this, and it's gorgeous.
Well, we'll have to check that out for sure.
Right.
Well, this I put so we know the major is. And for Josh, I meant to do this one.
Yes.
What do you think?
Okay. I like it.
Okay, well, we're going to say goodbye on that note. Okay? Are you ready?
Okay. We're going to give some granny kisses out. Yeah. First of all, I thank the moderators for being here. You worked so hard for us.
Yes.
Greatly appreciate. And for those that gave to Let's Get the Major a mug fund, thank you. God bless you for that. We will get that to him as soon as we can.
Yeah, that's awesome, you guys. You guys are great. You're just so, it's fun to give, isn't it? I mean, really, I like to receive, no question, but I give somebody something and you don't have to have money or a smile or a kind word. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And Glenda says, always be kind. That's part of her channel. Give somebody grace. And then what about the fire though?
There's times
you get a little fire. Yep. I would say get fired up.
You got to have a little fire burning in your belly.
That's right. So, alrighty. We'll see you next week. Be here 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern on the official. Right, Lynn? Are we official or what?
And
okay. Okay,
We're official. We're official. We used to just be the Ann Lynn Show, but then we came back as the official.
Oh, we're very official.
I'm going to check that out, Rochelle. And Red Bubble. Don't forget Red Bubble. Red Bubble.
Red Bubble? What's Red
Eric,
Bubbles?
Eric, we're going to say Eric is here too. The Bladinator's here, and Eric.
Oh,
and we're going to say hello. But guess what? We are closing the show out today. Sorry, Eric. Join us next week, Eric. 10 o'clock, 10 a.m.
We'll be live right here, but you can also go and watch the replay. So maybe consider that too.
Okay.
Right. But yes, everybody, we really
all.
appreciate you. We do love our YouTube family. And so are you ready? On 3, Lynn. Come on.
Guys.
Yes, we do.
Okay,
Ready,
ready?
Lynn? 1,
Ready,
1, 2, 3, and bye. Bye.
Bye.